going into the turn 3 there, making his way back towards the front. What a great job, as Dick Berggren said just a second ago, getting that oil leak stopped. That's very hard to do. The caution helped a lot because they had a long time to work on it because of the length of the racetrack. They used 4 tubes to close that hole up.
And there was 6 quarts of oil they poured into that thing. Went somewhere. Well, here you see Gordon, and he stays at 1.5. That has not changed. That has stabilized. The 1.5 seconds between first place Gordon and second place Mark Martin. And here you see the 88 continuing to try to chase down Rusty Wallace in the final moments. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go.
Well, if anybody's got anything at all for Jeff Gordon, now is the time to play the cards. 10 to go, 2.5 between Gordon and Mark Martin. You're watching Sterling Marlin's gauges, not to be confused with Mark Martin right now.
11th place.
He's in turn 3 there. Let's see if he slowed up a lot. You know, he was turning right at 9,000 and close to 200 miles an hour down the front stretch not long ago. You see, very close to 9,000. There he goes, about 195 miles an hour on the brake, downshifting, getting into turn 1.
Never took his leg out of it when he changed gears either. Just bam, changed him.
Staying right there, still 1.5 seconds back. Mark Martin just trying to edge up on Gordon, but not going anywhere. Remember when Kyle Petty referred to him as a bulldog? Said that this guy, Mark Martin, just like a pit bull is what he said. Once he sinks his teeth in, he just refuses to let go. And he's not letting go now. There you see that interval. First to second. Martin would give anything to find any way of just crawling up ever so much closer to that number 24. Cuts it down. It's 1 and 3. 10 seconds. There's first. There's second. Now you see third. And that green car, fourth. That's all the way back to Bobby Labonte. That's the interval here at the track. Great indication of how they're laid out here as we get into these final laps.
Rusty Wallace in the 2 car now. He is running in 7th spot.
You see Dale Earnhardt there moved all the way up to 5th. He got by the 33 of Schrader. And Rusty Wallace just behind him as they go down the back straightaway.
Yeah, but take a look who's coming behind the 33. Jarrett is not done.
Oh, he's there. Look at this. He is there.
He's in 8th and closing in on this crowd.
Well, up front, it's 5 points for position. It is getting late in the race, isn't it? And they are all hungry. Yeah, here comes Jarrett. You know, he's another championship contender. He wants that title as well, and 5 points mean a tremendous amount at this stage in the game.
Credit that pit crew.
Yep.
With good thinking on pit road, they did not let him get a lap down. They made the fix. They got him back out here. If he wins the championship, you can say you saw it at Pocono, Pennsylvania today, and you can give a lot of the credit to Todd Parrott and that pit crew. They stayed cool under that pressure, and they got him back in this thing, and he continues to knock them down.
Well, he's not done yet. That's the old saying. You can see that he's moving right now on Rusty Wallace. 88 clearly very, very fast around this racetrack. If you see the short chute there, he closes in to about 4 inches off the back bumper, makes a move on the inside. Rusty, shut the door.
194 when they combine this time. 194 of 200 laps completed. Back again comes Jarrett on the inside as he nips another. Down the main straightaway. Wallace stays even with him. Pulls a little bit ahead, headed for turn 1. Back comes Jarrett on the bottom. Got it.
Nice pass.
And goes for Earnhardt. Goes for 5th spot. Jarrett now in 6th. In front. Gordon pulls away by another couple of tenths. He had it at 1.4. It's back to 1.6. Gordon over Martin by 1 and 6/10 seconds. Hey, this is a regular walkover. Gosh, a 1 and 6. Unbelievable racing. Further back here, that's Bodine in 13th spot in the Phillips number 7.
Making a move on Darrell Waltrip on the inside, headed towards turn 3. You see, he's beat up, but not done.
DW still in there, giving it all he can.
Yeah, that's a race for position right there.
And Bodine took it. And you see Chad Little still in there. He's running 15th spot. The old deer looking pretty good right now. Dives down to the inside. Works on Musgrave. They work on each other. Now look at this fight. It's the Dale and Dale show one more time.
Fifth spot. Rusty Wallace trying to make a move on Earnhardt too, shoveling him back to 7th place.
So long. From 5th to 7th in one quick move.
But from 10th, since that caution, Jarrett has kept on coming up.
Earnhardt's not giving up. Here he comes. Oh, this is great. Yeah, this is vintage Earnhardt. You know, the race ends and Earnhardt's battling with everybody.
And the whole crowd is standing up. You'd think this is for first place. They understand this thing. This is a battle between a couple of guys who really like to muscle each other. 4 to go. 4 to go.
A couple of champions who like to muscle each other. They both know how to do it.
Mark Martin is cut back into that lead. It's back to 1 and 3. But unless something really untoward happens, Jeff Gordon, they're tied at 4 Winston Cup wins each. The crowd is standing. They will be now 5 and 4. With Gordon taking the advantage and up in front of the Winston Cup points. On to Indianapolis. Then on to Watkins Glen. And then from that great road course up in New York State down to Bristol, Tennessee. Up on that unbelievable banking. Here is Gordon coming across the stripe as time begins to run out. Ray Evernham looking on. He's made some good calls on this one, Dick Bergman.
He always does. Evernham is clearly one of the top crew chiefs for sure. Brooke Gordon, Jeff's wife, she's got to be pleased. Her man's done a terrific job today. That whole team, as always, everyone pulls together, pulls their weight. Came back from some adversity. Gordon looked like he was in trouble earlier on in the event. Got shuffled out of position.
Take a look back. There's your number 6. That's that interval, 1st to 2nd, that Mark Martin has been trying to overcome.
That's Jeff Burton just behind him there in the black and purple car. He's gaining up on Martin just a little bit.
Couple of laps to go.
I guess this answers the tire strategy question, doesn't it?
Oh, he won't say I said 2 tires. I know.
Well, hey, it's just a given.
Yeah.
It's just a given. You're always right. You're always right.
No, it's a given that Ray Evernham is right when it comes to tires.
There you have it.
That's the answer. I'll tell you what, if you want to know what the right thing to do is with tires, just watch what he does, and that's the right thing.
And there's another team that did the right thing. They fixed that 88 when I thought he was absolutely out of the race with an oil pan puncture, and they fixed it, and he's out there, brought himself all the way back to 5th spot.
Reminds me of Ted Williams. Remember everybody used to boo Ted Williams every time he hit a home run? Those great days in Fenway. That's the kind of thing you think about Gordon. He just keeps on winning. He's going to increase that point lead. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Just think, in 1990, Gordon had never driven a stock car, although he won in everything else. He went down to that Buck Baker School in Rockingham in June of 90. He'd been winning in midgets and sprint cars and all that stuff. Went down there, called up and said, hey, I think I found something I really want to do. I want to go stock car racing. And the rest is history. Headed for his 5th win of the season, 34th of his career. Jack Roush coming down, accepting defeat with about a 1/3 of a lap to go. Jeff Gordon on his way.
Jeff Gordon's eased out the throttle just a little bit so he does not make a mistake. Mark Martin's running as hard as he possibly can. I don't think he has time, though.
Final corner. Jeff Gordon ready to put him on at Pocono, Pennsylvania. He's coming down. Checkers are down. And Jeff Gordon increases his point lead to 62 over Mark Martin as those two slugged it out right to the finish.
And the crowd that some say boos Gordon too much, they were all on their feet and everyone was cheering him as he came across that line.
You can see Jack Roush applauding his drivers, though. He got 2nd and 3rd. Not a bad effort.
Good effort.
Mark Martin pulls by. Headed for victory lane. It's Jeff Gordon one more time. Goes for another title.